Hi there, it's Rebecca from Sapphire Coast Tarot. Today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Scorpio from the 12th till the 18th of April. I will be doing a different type of reading. It will be consisting of the past, present and future. This is, if you like this reading and it does resonate with you, you can give it a thumbs up. I am doing a little bit of a trial to see what reading suits people better. The other reading that I was doing was the Cross of Truth, which was a present base, a feeling and how what your desires are, a card for what's helpful in the situation, what the challenges were and the outcome. So if you prefer that one better, write Cross of Truth in the comments and I can go back to that one. If you don't like this one, if you do like this one, just give it a thumbs up. If you have subscribed to my channel already, thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. If you haven't, you can do so. If you like the vibe here, you can subscribe and press the notification bell, so then you will be notified of when the latest videos get uploaded to YouTube. Share with people that you feel might be interested in tarot and need some guidance. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single person out there. Remember, time is fluid, so the thing is, this reading can be like for, you know, a couple of weeks ahead, a couple of weeks behind, wherever you're, but I'm sort of going to do a past, present and future, so then you can sort of gauge where you are up to in this particular, like where you are on a timeline, I guess, for like your particular situation. So I will be choosing the card, like I will choose the cards. If they do flip out, I will then obviously take them, but we'll get into it now. Okay, so what have we got for Scorpio, spirits and guides, for the 12th till the 18th? What's the past, present and future? Okay, so in the past we have got the High Priestess and the Death Rebirth card. We've also got the Hanged Man energy, so that's for the past. We've got the Nine of Swords in the present situation, Knight of Swords. The Star card, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Sun, and we have the Ace of Cups. So, wow, that's pretty interesting actually, Scorpio. Okay, so let's have a look at your reading. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck we have the 10 of Cups. Fabulous. 10 of Cups is the second best card, and you've got the best card in the deck. So you've got the best and the second best. Can't get much better than that, Scorpio. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups talks about your love, emotions and relationships. It talks about the ultimate card for love and happiness. This is a lasting success in a relationship. It's committed and content. Love with permanence. This card frequently does appear when marriage could arise. So that's what's on the bottom of the deck for you, Scorpio. Okay, so let's have a look into what's going on in the past energies. Okay, so we've got the High Priestess, the Death and Rebirth, and the Hanged Man. Okay, so in the past, Scorpio, now remember that this could have already happened. It could happen in the future, or it could be happening. So it's up to you where you are in your story. The High Priestess represents mysteries and secrets. So either you're keeping some secrets and mysteries from someone, or someone around you has that. Something is going to be revealed to your benefit. So I'm feeling like that maybe there is someone around you that has had some mysteries and secrets, and they're going to reveal this to you. So some secrets are going to come out. What you need to do is follow your instincts and intuition. Perhaps there is potential there for something that's been unexplored with someone else, and you maybe need to have another look at a situation. This card does also represent spirituality, wisdom, and desire. So you can take that how you like it for your situation. It also talks about wanting to, like a desire for knowledge and learning. So you may be stepping into or have stepped into a spiritual mind, and you are wanting to learn further. Maybe you're wanting to look further into tarot, religion, any other religion, as in Muslim or whatever it is for you. But you are thinking outside the box now and thinking about the outside world and how the universe is changing, because it is at the moment. We are crossing over into a different time. So it's actually a good time to get into the spiritual world and think about life outside of a 3D world and how it can help you. Okay, so then we've got, after obviously you've gone through a little bit of maybe a spiritual awakening, Scorpio, since you have been having that desire to learn a little bit more about yourself and the world, we have the Death and Rebirth card. This is definitely your card. This is a Scorpio card. You could also be dealing with another Scorpio, of course. This is the ending of one phase of life. Make way for new major change and transformation. There's major growth and learning. So to benefit, remain open. You are releasing what no longer serves you you have already done this, or you could be doing this now. You're releasing what no longer serves, as in you are standing up for yourself. You're getting rid of things that you don't want in your life, making changes, standing up for yourself, not putting up with whatever crap that comes your way. You are making changes to make your life better. But you are also sometimes hanging on to the past because you are fearing that change. Of course, it's a natural thing to do. But I'm letting you know that you can't hold on to the past and move into the future. So if you want something new, the universe will not bring you forward into the new opportunities that do await you if you haven't closed off your past. So it's better if you align yourself, get rid of all that, and then start moving forward. So you've had this spiritual awakening. Well, this is how I see it anyway. And now you're going into this different, you're transforming, you're ascending. And basically you've done some work on yourself possibly, and you're moving forward for this new opportunity. But you need to remember to leave the past behind. And I know it is scary, but we've just got to sometimes step up and just do it. Just do it. Okay, so here we have the Hanged Man energy. So this is what I'm talking about. You are still hanging on to something. It doesn't look like you are ready to move into your future, even though you are in this transformation energy. You're still hanging on to something, or maybe you're just in a period of suspension. This is what this card does talk about, a period of suspension. Maybe you need to look at matters from a different and fresh perspective, so you can let go of something to gain something better. And this is exactly what this card's talking about. There may be delayed gratification because you are choosing to hold on to the past. As I said, the universe will not provide the future for you and where your destiny lies until you release the past. The Hanged Man can also talk about finding a solution through better understanding. So whilst you're in this hangman mode, it might be a good idea to maybe look at what you can sacrifice, like a self-sacrifice, so you can gain that gratification. But this is delayed at the moment because you are choosing to still live in the past. It's all there waiting for you. So this might be, as I said, this might have already happened to you, or you may, like, I don't know where you are in the story. Okay, so that's what's happening for the immediate past. Okay, which could have been last week. Okay, so anyway, for the present, we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Star. Nice cards. Beautiful cards, actually. The Nine of Swords talks about an air energy, so you could have been dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. The Nine of Swords talks about suffering and disappointment. So maybe you have been going over things in your head about the past. So because you have been doing that, you have been suffering. There's been disappointment and despair. Anxiety, because you may be seeing things clearly. Often when we do go through a spiritual awakening, or we begin that, a lot of things come up from our childhood, and sometimes that's hard to deal with. It's very difficult to think that our childhood has not been how we originally saw it, but when we do go through that spiritual awakening, there's other light bulbs that start to go off in your head, and there's like everything isn't as you saw it as a child. So you are seeing things clearly, and hopefully you're going to release yourself from it. As I said, there's inner suffering. So if the advice is not followed to move forward, you are going to continue suffering and having this disappointment. This card also says that you have been up at night, sleepless nights. So you may be releasing past life energy as well. You may have been in a karmic situation in the past, and you are trying to move forward from that. But I mean, it does say that you do need to concentrate on getting some sleep, because without it, you're just going to stay in this suffering, anxiety way of what's going on. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords after that. Either you are the Knight of Swords and you want to move forward, or someone like the Knight of Swords is coming into your world. The Knight of Swords is more air energy, so either you have air in your chart, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or you are dealing with one of those signs. The Knight of Swords is a person who's serious. They can be sometimes impatient. They are very magnetic, and this person is swiftly moving in, which is going to bring a bit of chaos to your life, but they can also bring a better outcome. So be ready to ride the changes that this person brings. This person has strength and energy, so maybe you need to take on some of that strength and energy to get through this little bit of chaos in your life. It might not be bad chaos, it might be good chaos for you. Okay, so at the end of that, we have the Star, which is a beautiful card. So I think that what has happened after your Hangman energy, you've not known where to go, you've had some sleepless nights, maybe you have taken yourself out of that and decided to move forward. Or the other way could be that you've had this anxiety in regards to someone. They are on their way quite very quickly, and this has changed how you're feeling about everything. So the Star does talk about, it is a card of Aquarius, so the person that you are dealing with, as I said, this is air, and this is an Aquarius, so you may very well be dealing with an Aquarius, Scorpio, or Aquarius somewhere in their chart. This is a card of hope, optimism, having faith that there are better times ahead. You may have also healed after some illness. This card's telling you to believe in yourself. Plans are showing promise. Success is attainable, and you may also be healing rifts of a relationship, so which does bring shared harmony and good fortune. Now, if you have been hurt in love, like most of us, this does say that you will be leaving the past behind to find love if you haven't found it already. This also, the Star talks about destiny. So this is your destiny. This is where you're supposed to be and who you're supposed to be with. This was already organized for you before you were born. And now that you have had a little bit of spiritual enlightenment, you have gone through the death and rebirth. You have been in the Hanged Man energy where you have found it hard to release the past. Maybe you found some stuff out about your childhood, which has caused you to have some sleepless nights. Then either you are moving forward, you've decided to get up and move forward, so you're going to be quickly moving towards what you want. You are serious about this, and it is causing you to be impatient, of course, but there is going to be a better outcome. As I said, the other way we could look at this is that this is a Knight of Swords coming towards you. It just depends what your situation is. But I'm seeing this as you making that decision to move forward. As I said, the Star, it's a destiny, and it could be that you want to go towards an Aquarius or an air sign, because these three cards are all air signs. Okay, so as I said, you may be healing a rift of a past relationship, so there's going to be some shared harmony and good fortune. But if maybe you've been hurt as well, so you've decided to speak to this person, and you're going to leave that behind, and you are going to find new love because of that. Okay, so next we have in the near future, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace, the Sun and the Ace of Cups. So I'm thinking that the Knight of Pentacles is now, because you have healed, or you have started to heal, you have gone into a spiritual awakening, and you've decided you've done this death rebirth. This is your destiny. Someone that is like the Knight of Pentacles is coming into your life. This person could have an earth placement or be an earth sign. So they could be a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. This person is a steady and trustworthy person. They don't have to be a male because it is a knight. It could be a female. And you may have been waiting on this to come through as well. This doesn't have to be in a relationship. This could be in any area of your life. It could be to do with your job, as in your work. It could all be also be that you're waiting on some money to come through, and it finally does come through. And if it is love, this is the night that it does. This night is guaranteed to get there. He is the slowest though. So maybe this night isn't going to come into your life until you've done, which you have, you've done your spiritual work here, and you are looking towards the future. And now that that has happened and you've released the past, your future is on its way. The Knight of Pentacles is an individual that can be relied on for results. The other knights are very swift moving. The Knight of Cups is to do with, you know, they're more romantic and emotional, whereas the Knight of Wands is a very passionate knight who comes in very quickly. And the Swords, the Knight of Swords, is the very serious person, which is here as well. So as I said, you could have two knights coming in. This knight, who's serious and impatient, very quickly wants to come in, and then you have this one here who is the slow mover, but he does get there. So this is probably why this is more in your future than that one, because you may have had a little bit of a decision to make. Or, as I said, this could be you moving towards your destiny, and your destiny is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so after the Knight, we have the Sun. As I said, this is beautiful. You've got the Star, you've got the Sun, and you've got the Ace of Cups, and they just fell out of my hands. The Sun is the best card in the deck.